Hi guys, welcome to Gavin Gaming TV. Today we are back in Star Citizen. We are in Star Citizen because the social module has launched. So why don't we have a look? So you've got your door at the back of the hangar. We will go through that, whichever hangar you have, into the elevator. You can either type AO1, look at that, or you can click that, either way, and then you hit launch. Now this will take you to a loading screen where, fingers crossed, you should be able to get in. So here we are, technically still in the elevator, right? And here we are in the loading area. Now, oh, there we go. F2 brings up your augmented reality screen. And F12 brings up your chat. So there is a way of changing outfits, but I can't remember what it is at the minute. And somebody's managed to bug his way outside. You can see a freelancer, is it a DUR? Can't really tell. Freelancer outside. So this is like your first area when you land on a planet. You'll end up in here. So you'd come through here then to passport control, as it were. They'd probably scan you and do this, that and the other. Vessel inspection will hopefully be your vessel that's out there being inspected. Up there would be your bioscan to see if there's any weapons or you've got any augmentations on you or anything like that. And then you would come through here to ArcCorp itself. Now look at how amazing this place is. The advertising boards are awesome. So, good little place. When you come in, if you come to the left here, and there's how you go back out to your ship. So if you come to the left, down this alleyway, and up here. Now these don't lead anywhere at the minute, but they will do in the future as this place gets bumped out a bit more. You get this amazing view. And the sound of the ships going over. Not too sure if you can hear the sound, so I'll up it a wee bit. So you can see all these different ships flying over you. And it really does have that Blade Runner-esque feel about it. Just with the way the sounds, you know, the city's laid out. You see all the aircraft in the lanes. Excellent advertising boards. I mean, how cool is that? Absolutely stunning. Beautiful view from here. So, you know, eventually some of these doors will lead to other places. You know, they are going to keep expanding this. Obviously this is going to be the test bed for the Persistent Universe bit. Ooh, a cutlass going overhead. And the sound effects are awesome. Now if you noticed, engines are constantly going because we're in an area with gravity now, so it's not going to be like when you're in Arena Commander, where your engines fire until you get the velocity and then they stop. There's another guy going, so if I do that, I should be able to see his name. Yep. So, excellent view from there. That's just a little sneaky thing, so you can see some of the ships. So as you walk around, there's a lot of these little alleyways that just go to nowhere at the minute. But they will eventually spread out. So I tell you what, we'll go. Kobe Blasters is the closest place. So some of these stores are open, but obviously you can't buy anything here yet. This is where you come from, your weaponry and stuff. So if you hit F2 and bring up your augmented reality, you'll get descriptions of other weapons and stuff, which is really cool. And you know, obviously the prices I don't think are correct yet and not set, so don't pay any attention to them. But this is what your Mobiglass will probably do whenever that's up and running properly. And you come over here, yeah, just gotta do the same with them. So that's pretty cool, I like that. So this is where you buy your weapons, grenades and other self-defense bits and bats. There's supposed to be a firing range as well in here somewhere, which possibly might be in there in the future. Shoplifters will be executed. So that's your Kobe Blast for your weapons. If we go across the way, there's a good few adverts playing on some of these as well for different aircraft, which is awesome. There's a Murray Cup advert going. There's a guy with a heavy armour on, which looks like I might be wearing. The effects are just amazing, aren't they? So this is where you come and get all your medical equipment. Defib. Healing stuff. So this is where you get your stimulants and your healing gear and all that lot, if you're a medical type, which is pretty cool. And then through there is probably where you would come from if, say, you were seriously injured and you had an arm blown off or something like that, and you needed an augmented arm put on. I mean, the attention to detail in these buildings and these rooms is amazing, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Lighting effects are spot on. Love the hollow thing for the sort of missiony area. So if we go in here, this is sort of where you come and pick up quests and whatnot, or find out what your trading goods are doing and things like that. So you'd come in here and you'd check out the big board rack here to see what's hot and what's not in the trading, what's required. And then over here must be all the different areas on the planet. And then I'm assuming this is where you actually pick up your quests or your trading routes and things like that. You know, say, yes, I'd escort this route, or I'd trade this. You know, this is where you'd pick it up and get it dumped onto your ship. And there's more terminals at the other side, because this would be a pretty busy hub if you think about it. And there is one of the ships, Constellation, outside, getting worked on by the NPCs. I mean, look at that city, how amazing is that? And we'll be able to explore more and more of it as they bring it online. Because they have said it will be getting expanded. Obviously there's all these alleyways that go nowhere, and eventually they will. Gorgeous water effects on the thing coming down there. So this will be a pretty busy place when the Persistent Universe kicks in. Because everybody will be coming in and getting the trade routes and missions and escort duties and stuff like that. Which would be cool. So, let me switch over to use my controller, it's a bit smoother. Here's the G-Lock. This is the bar. So this is pretty awesome. I just love it the minute I hear the social modes, everybody's just looking up at the sky and watching stuff fly by. Now this is pretty awesome. This is a bar like, you know, a proper old school looking bar. There's the guy sat behind, not doing a lot. Lazy git. But I like the feel of this. Engine parts hanging up. Posters advertising things. Bit of a dance floor. Again, adverts and news on the screens. So when the PU comes out, you could be sat here watching maybe a Murray Cup race or the news or something that's going on there, which would be cool. Hopefully content done by the players as well. Hot chick posters on the wall advertising the Hornet. Is that a band or something? Let's have a look. Opening games. So there's the G-Lock bar, pretty awesome in it. I'd really like the feel of that place. And again, imagine when the PU's up and that's busy, sat there earwigging, seeing what's going on. So, where next? Let's go to Astro Armada. Now this is going to be the fidelity of every city you can land in. This is going to be awesome. The Casabit outlet I don't think is open yet. No, opening soon. That's where you'll buy different clothing and things like that. I just see so many adverts on the boards about it. So you'll be able to buy clothing and stuff, but I think they need the persistence part of it in before they can do that. I mean, look at that, how beautiful is that? And you definitely get the feel of Blade Runner. If it was raining and dark, that'd be Blade Runner-esque. Might be a bit low for you to hear, but you can hear the jet engines as they fly over, which is awesome. No one just gone under. Oh, there's Dumpers Depot down there, we'll have a look at that one next. So here we are in Astro Armada. This is where you would purchase certain ships, depending on what company is here, I assume. You have a gorgeous M50 rolling around. Now, I don't know about you, but I would love a room in my hangar where I could display a ship like that. If you have your favourite ship, chuck it on a turntable and display it in your hangar. How awesome would that be? Just a room off to the side, like. And then you could have, well, probably a room this size, and you could have your trophies and collectibles and stuff in there as well, which would be awesome. That's what I'm going to lobby for. I want a room on my hangar where I can display a ship like this. That'll be epic. So this is where you would come and buy one of the many ships available, which is pretty awesome. Nice posters up here and there. So at the minute there's only maybe, I think it's 25 per server at the minute. We're hoping to knock that up to 40 and then possibly more after that. Obviously we've got to get the back end running right and all that lot. So you can imagine walking around this place when it's busy. Lots of people about, there's NPCs everywhere, because don't forget there's no NPCs yet in here. They'll have to be added as well yet, to make these places feel more alive. So you can imagine the immersion that you're going to get. And there we are in Dumpers Depot. So you can imagine it's full of ship parts. You can either go down there and drag it up yourself on one of the loading things maybe and get it, or you can program the arm to bring it down. There's a Hornet getting dismantled for parts. There you go. Well, you could probably bring this up and go, right, I'll have this, this and this, and it'll get shipped out to your ship and either installed or put in the back for later. One's junk is another's treasure. That is true. So that's pretty awesome. I wonder what that's the cockpit of. Don't recognise the shape. So loads of different bits. You can come in and repair whatever you've damaged. Like a normal scrapyard in the real world, really. So let's see if we can find. We are the way to run down. What's on the back of here? There's nothing there. So I'm really impressed at how this place looks. It is amazing and very, very high fidelity. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what the other place is going to look like. I'm looking forward to being seamless as well from your hangar instead of the loading screen. They could maybe just have you stand in the elevator with some cheesy elevator music going or something like that. It'd be cool when more stores are not open in here and it gets more populated. So you can see graffiti and dirt everywhere, like, so as the place prospers a bit more, it'll probably get tidied up and whatnot. So this is one of the seedy alleyways where, you know, in the PU you might get mugged or something like that, or you'd come to do some shady dealing. These incinerators for the town, or the city. So you come down here for some dodgy dealings, like if you're that way inclined. So, you know, they have said that these areas will lead to other areas. That's the back of the bar. So as they develop more and they add more to it, they want this to be a test bed. So it'll be this area, and then when they get the 64-bit stuff out with the larger world and the multi-crew stuff, then, you know, you're going to start seeing the persistent universe coming together. And you'll get an idea of what the game's going to be whenever they eventually release. They have put a video up of the next area that they're going to open, which is the mining colony, I think it is, at Styx or 6, whatever it's called. So that'll be pretty cool, because the landing video was amazing. Game over, man. And here we are back out into the main part of the city. So guys, there is a look at the social module and how amazing this game is going to be. Think of this fidelity everywhere you go, in your ships, on the planets, or even space. It's the hell of a project and it's going to be amazing, and I am very, very glad that I've backed this game and can't wait to see more. So guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Please put a thumbs up down below, please follow the channel, please go and subscribe to my Facebook page for this, which we get more information about what's going on, about my setup and things like that. Check out the rest of the YouTube channel. I've just done a video for my gaming rig, showing you what it is, with the specs down below in the description. If you wish to build a rig that can run Star Citizen nice and easily, if you wish to replace any little parts of your PC, it doesn't matter how big or small, if you click the link down below, it will take you to Overclockers, one of the best places in the UK to buy your PC equipment. You can build the PC of your dreams very easily. The staff are very helpful, and they have a massive range of equipment. You can buy parts and build it yourself. You can buy bundles, you can check out the rigs that they have, even customize them from the selections that they have, or you can give them a ring, and if there's parts on the machine that you do not want or you wish to change for something else, give the guys at Overclockers a ring and they will see what they can do for you and swap it out. That's what I did with my bundle that I have for this machine at the moment. I gave them a ring and changed a few parts on it, and it was no problem, and they adjusted the price accordingly. So if you want to help support the channel, I'm an affiliate program with Overclockers. If you click that link down below and use that when you're purchasing any parts, I will get a slight percentage, and I mean very slight, but every penny counts when you're trying to run a gaming channel and keep your rig up to spec, so you can do this sort of thing. Again, thanks for watching guys, and I shall in this case hopefully see you in the verse.